with Micha Liv Consulting. I hope everybody is having a great day today. Today, our message is, will it matter in 100 years? I love to hear about relationships, no matter age, race, creed, whatever. Relationships across all color lines, all age, it's all have some similarities behind it, you know what I mean? And one of the greatest things that I look at is we want longevity in relationships. And you want to be around the people that have been around for several years and they're still making it. If you guys know anything about me, I come from a strong line of relationships. My grandparents were married back in 1937, and my granddad, he just passed away this past year. But we've been together they've been together a long time, close to 70 years. My parents have been together 30 plus years and still growing. It's a great honor to be in long-term relationships. And so I love to talk to people senior to me and listen to, their success stories, their triumphs, and the different things that they've went through. And one of the reoccurring things that I've learned, and actually my wife said it perfectly, is will it matter in 100 years? Now, one of my favorite books to read is a memoir. Actually got from Hallmark. We were road tripping, and my wife went to a gas station, and she picked it up. And it's called Married for Life. And now, these are stories from people that have been married 50 plus years. And one of the reoccurring things that I seen in this book, and my wife and I talked about, was, will it matter in 100 years? When you're young and in a relationship, after the initial honeymoon stage, which, you get together, oh, so excited, and you just can't keep your hands off each other, ooh, yeah. And then, life happens. And then you have to start dealing with the more serious topics. You have to think about finances. You have to think about, more intricate conversations, more emotional-based things. And, sometimes we get nitpicky. Sometimes we fuss and we fight and we argue and, certain things are annoying. They are. And there's pet peeves and leaving up the toilet seat and all that type of stuff. There's pet peeves and stuff that really irks you. But that irk you, is that enough to, turn your back on the greater good? You know what I mean? Every couple, every relationship across the world has probably had at least one argument. I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say every couple's had at least one argument. And the thing is, after you have that argument and you've been blown up and all this type of stuff, half of the time, a week later, it completely fades. Like, you go through all of this emotion, all of this drama, and all of this fight, and, you're arguing, you're yelling, and sometimes when emotions are high, you say things that you can never take back. And the crazy thing is while you said these things that could really, really harm or hurt the person that you love, the argument won't even matter in 100 years. But unfortunately, you can't take back the words you said. So before you even go into an argument, think about it. Will this matter in 100 years? Of course, we'll never live to see 100 plus more years. However, just think about it. Like, is it really worth it? Like, our argument over who paid for the movies last time we went to the movies? I always pay for the movies. Blah, blah, blah. Really? Does it really matter? If you got it, pay for it. If you don't, she'll pay for it, whatever. Make it work. Talk it out. There's no need to get so upset and argue and all that type of stuff. And a lot of these stories in this book, they just got to a point where they were just like, you know what? I know you. You know me. I love you. You love me. Let's cut out the rest. Let's cut out the headaches. We're in control of our relationship. There's no need for us to be fighting all the doggone time. And you learn to let certain stuff go. Now, of course, when you're early in your relationship and even longer on in life, you don't want to consistently let things go because it can create bad habits. I.e., you don't want to say, he only cheated 11 times. Or, she only stole my credit card 76 times. It's okay. We in love and it ain't going to matter in 100 years. Oh, yeah, it will. Because certain things do leave scars for a long time. But what I'm saying is like the smaller things, the more minute issues that we blow up and make big issues. And we're all guilty of it. Trust me, myself included. I admit it. I'm guilty of it. And you just have to look and say, you know what? Will this junk even matter in 100 years? Like, will it really? Like, am I willing to waste my time on this earth arguing versus just embracing and enjoying the moments that we do have together? Think of it that way, man. Time is fleeting. Time doesn't go on forever, and a lot of people aren't here today that were here yesterday. So, when you are here, make the most out of it. Stop arguing as much, man. Because at the end of the day, half the stuff we argue about, ask yourself, will it matter in 100 years? Hey, well, once again, this is Jay with Micha Liv. I hope that you guys gained some value from that. This is a great book. You can go to Hallmark. It's called Married for Life. And like I said, it's inspirational stories by married couples that have been married 50 plus years. Great, great read, okay? I love to read too. I didn't mention that, but I do love to read. So yeah, check this book out. And yeah, if you need any more help, question, comments, concerns, whatever, you know how to get in contact with me. And of course, Monday messages will be here. And question and answer time will be here. And any and everything else that you may possibly need, okay? All right, y'all. It's been real. Talk to you soon.